gas and MNF. This shit don't stop. Stack money, not friends, that's how we rock. No 9 to 5, no need to clock.
It's your boy, Cashmernosweater, and I'm here with another reaction video. Y'all like, subscribe, you feel me? I know what it is. But yeah, we finna be watching 17-year-old Philly girl kills man after robbing teen before his gun goes wrong. You feel me? Shout out to End of a Sentence. Original video gonna be in my link in my description. And yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm screen recording, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So yeah, let's go.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. For this video, we're gonna be speaking on a 17-year-old girl that caught a body after robbing.
Y'all go subscribe to bro. This is his video. I'm just reacting to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Another teen for his gun, and then shooting the wrong person. Sunday, August 28th, 2022. It was 10:06 at night when the Pottstown police were dispatched to a call for shots fired in the area of Grant Street and Union Alley. Arriving at the scene, officers would find blood stains and several spent shell casings, but no victim. Minutes later, officers were notified of 2 gunshot victims that had arrived at the local hospital in separate vehicles. A 25-year-old man identified as Dakari Rome was pulled from a vehicle driven by friends with a gunshot wound to the chest, dying only moments after.
Damn, man.
The second victim, a 17-year-old male whose name was withheld due to his age, was driven to the hospital by his mother and suffered a gunshot wound to the hand. He would be treated and released within hours, and 4 days later, an arrest was made. 18-year-old Kasim Williams was arrested.
Yo, look at this nigga mugshot, my boy.
Oh!
Ugly name.
After U.S. Marshals executed a search warrant on a home in North Philly's Hunting Park neighborhood. Kasim would face charges of 3rd-degree murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault, conspiracy, robbery, and a list of other charges as police released.
That nigga racked it up with the charges, ain't it? That boy racked up on charges. His ass tweaking.
Detailed report stating what took place the night of the shooting and that another suspect was wanted. To everyone's surprise, U.S. Marshals were now after a 4'7", 17-year-old girl who law enforcement believed was the shooter. Pottstown police investigated.
Wow, man, 17 years old, just threw her whole life away. Hey, man, if y'all boys is in the street, it's another way out there, you feel me? Y'all can get the money the legal way. That's the hardest way. And that's what I'm working on. So if y'all in the street, bruh, go use your time wisely and go try to make some money legally. Get your family out the hood the right way so you don't gotta look over your shoulder. You feel what I'm saying? They used to be crashing out at a young age. I hate to see it.
The Montgomery County Detectives Bureau would align in a joint investigation into the double shooting. Through interviews and surveillance video, it was determined the 17-year-old surviving victim and 25-year-old deceased victim Dakari were hanging out with Kasim Williams and Jamie Bonds, the 2 identified suspects. A third unidentified female was also present as the group of 5 traveled in Dakari's Audi SUV with Jamie behind the wheel. The vehicle could be seen pulling into the Gulf gas station just after 9 p.m. as Kari, Seem, and Jamie all went inside while the unidentified victim and unidentified female stayed in the back seats. They leave, travel into a parking lot in the 600 block of Grant Street where the group played the Orbeez Challenge, a TikTok challenge in which they shot each other with plastic guns that fired water beads. The group would then be driven by Jamie to Grant.
Ain't gonna lie, them gel guns are fun, bro. I need to do a YouTube video with them. You feel me? If y'all don't got a gel gun, go get you one, bro. Fuck the real gun. Yeah, feel me?
Street in Union Alley, but things took a turn for the worst. Seem was sitting in the passenger side back seat, allegedly took out a handgun and handed it to Jamie, who was still in the driver's seat. Seem could then be seen on video exiting the SUV at 9:59 p.m. That's when Jamie aimed the gun at the 17-year-old male, who reached for the gun when she fired, sending a bullet through his hand and unintentionally into the chest of Dakari.
Dang.
The 17-year-old male, realizing she just tried to kill him.
Bro, that was one gunshot. I thought it was multiple. went through, bro.
Can then be seen exiting the vehicle and running down Union Alley while Jamie got out, handing the gun over to Seam, who then fired multiple times at the teen who kept on running. Both suspects would get back in the vehicle with Kari, who was bleeding out, and the other unidentified female. They drive to the emergency room, but they didn't make it in time to save Kari. And with Seam arrested, a search warrant for his cell phone would reveal a motive behind what took place. Kari had texted Seam from inside of the SUV only moments before the shooting saying, "Yo, ask him to hold his gat. Once he give it to you, tell him he burnt." Seam would reply saying, "Tell him let you hold it while I drop him off up there. Once he do, don't give it back." These texts would reveal Kari and Seam had planned to rob 17-year-old Lil Smokey, a teen who they both knew. Smoke also provided police with an interview at the hospital after he was shot in the hand.
I wonder how many robberies gone wrong there is, bro. I swear motherfuckers be just going to rob niggas and shit just go left. I swear.
He possessed a 9mm Glock that night. He went on to say he handed the gun to Kari, who handed it to Seam. And Seam would pass it off to the 17-year-old girl Jamie, who began playing with it and recording herself on her cell phone. That's when she turned towards him, aiming the gun and said, "What else you got?" Arrest warrants were issued August 29th, the day after the murder, and 17-year-old Jamie Bonds would remain on the run until October 8th, when U.S. Marshals placed him in custody inside of a... Warrants were issued August 29th, the day after the murder.
4'7", 115, and she just, wow. I hope they don't fuck her up in jail. That's a little small, you feel me?
17-year-old Jamie Bonds would remain on the run until October 8th, when U.S. Marshals placed him in custody inside of a home on Lambert Street in North Philly. Because of text messages revealing the robbery motive, the charge of third-degree murder has now been upgraded to second-degree murder, followed by the remaining charges of attempted murder, robbery, etc.
Jesus.
It would seem 25-year-old Dakari, the oldest of everyone involved, was the one who came up with the idea of robbing 17-year-old Smoke.
Karma.
For whatever reason, the two men decided to have the 17-year-old girl initiate the robbery, and she would shoot Smoke through the hand as Karma placed a bullet into the chest of Dakari. Many would assume they tried to backdoor Smoke, and the fact that they were friends makes it look even worse, as a picture posted to Kari's Instagram would show him standing to the right of Seam with Smoke all the way on the left-hand side.
Man, listen, not everybody is y'all friend, bro. Let's get that known. With this generation, it's hard to find real niggas out there and real female friends. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all watch y'all back. Question anything. You feel me? Anything you feel something wrong, bro, question that shit. You feel me? Think before you act.
The tan gun in Smoke's hand is alleged to be the gun they tried to rob him for, meaning Kari is standing in a picture with his friend Seam, who's charged with his death, while Smoke's holding the gun that ended his life.
Crazy.
But those close to Kari are painting a different picture. When Lil Smokey was shot, he ran down the alley to his mother's house, which is how he was transported to the hospital so fast. Allegedly, Smoke had recently broken into a home in the area, was acting like a crash dummy, and Dakari wanted to take his gun because Smoke was becoming too problematic. It was supposed to be a lesson learned, a form of street discipline, as Smoke himself wasn't just an innocent victim, but an active participant in the lifestyle.
Crazy,
he easily gave up the gun, handing it to Kari because there was trust there. He didn't expect it was about to happen, and in the midst of taking the gun, for whatever reason, the 17-year-old girl Jamie decided to take it a step further by asking what else Smoke had on him, making it seem like a full-on planned robbery. Whether or not she meant to fire is the question. Smoke raised a hand, a bullet went through it, but once Kasim grabbed the gun and started firing at Smoke as he ran, it only made the robbery and attempted murder seem that much more intended.
She's 4'7". Why is she taking a gun like she finna rob somebody? Like, I just don't understand.
Aspect is that from Kari's perspective, he wanted to humble a wild street kid who was crashing out, as he was too active in the streets. But it would end with Kari losing his life Seam and Jamie crashing
Oh
out,
God.
and Smoke snitching on the ones he once called friends. Seam is now facing a life sentence, while Jamie's age may spare her from the possibility of life, as the sentence of life would be replaced with decades instead. With an overwhelming amount of evidence, it'll be hard to justify what took place, and a plea deal can be expected from both suspects. Now this is a lot to process. It's a sword, and it's a double-edged sword. There's two sides to every story. You have Smoke, who a lot of y'all are gonna sympathize with for a lot of different reasons, right? He was one of the youngest kids out of the group. Specifically in this situation, he was the youngest aside from the girls. He was wilding out, which is normally expected from the younger ones.
No cap.
But apparently he was getting himself into some shit. He had a gun on him. They asked him to hold it. He passed it off. And then they allegedly tried to rob him with his own gun.
Should've never passed it off,
which
bro.
resulted in him putting a hand up, getting shot through it, and the bullet hitting his friend in the chest, his own friend, while his friend's associate starts shooting at him as he runs off. So he snitches, he fully cooperates, gives up everything that the police want to know, tells them he had a gun, tells them what happened, how it happened.
Oh my God, bro. Niggas is always calling me. Screen recording starting at 2, 1, 0. Let's go.
Like I said, a lot of y'all are gonna sympathize with it. Y'all are gonna be like, well, why show loyalty to people that obviously turned on him and could have possibly killed him?
For real.
Unfortunately, that's the unspoken rule of the streets. You're not supposed to say shit. I mean, it isn't even unspoken. People say it all the time. You're not supposed to tell. It doesn't stop people from telling. But to hear that what happened allegedly only happened because of how wild he was, and that he was doing grimy shit behind the scenes and doing things and putting other people's names in it that he shouldn't have been.
He was crashing out like in all types of ways.
It was a form of punishment that he was supposed to go through, from what it sounds like. Because the other perspective is Kyrie's. Kyrie being the older one, the one that Smoke most likely looked up to. And Kyrie, it sounds like, wanted to teach him a lesson about the situation. We're gonna take the gun, we're gonna make you feel like a victim, and maybe it'll calm your ass down a little bit. And instead, it ended horribly.
Oh God.
Kyrie died, Seam and the girl crashed out. And this kid, I mean, now he doesn't have his friends. Most likely his street reputation, since he just told. And being that he's from Pottstown, Philly, fucking, like they're like 30 minutes away, that probably put a big target on his back. You know what I mean? Because they get shit done out there. Especially Philly. They get shit done. I don't know if y'all seen the shooting videos from over there, but
they get
that shit's like
they do get
Call of
wicked.
Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
But I ain't gonna lie. Is he finna be talking the whole time? Cause so. Alright, yeah. It's your boy, Cashmernosweater. Y'all like, subscribe. You feel me? Shout out to End of Sentence. Y'all go subscribe, like I said, original video on the link. We not finna just watch bro talk though, you feel me? But yeah, that nigga was crashing out in all types of ways. I feel like everybody played a part in this shit happening in some type of way, if you feel what I'm saying. That girl is fucked. That other nigga snitched, so niggas not really gonna be fucking with him if he try to go back to the streets, you feel me? So yeah, lose-lose situation here. But yeah, y'all like, subscribe. It's your boy, and I'm out.
We spot him, we got him, we shot him and trapping. That nigga is pussy, he don't wanna study. Nigga see the gang and started a panic. Fucked on a Kelly, bitch, I full of plastic. I need me a bitch who just gon' keep it classy. Stun on y'all niggas can't have it. Stacking my money, should've been on that Maverick.